Hi, if anybody's there, hello. Nobody's there, hello. Hello, nobody. Oh, hi, Jill. Hi, Jill. Well, I found some wool, but I went to where my patterns were, and they're not there. I don't know what the family's done with them. I hope they haven't thrown them away because they are. We've been having a day of days here. Oh, my goodness me. Look at the state I am in. Look at all the boxes all packed up, ready for going, and I don't even know when I'm going yet, but yet we've packed everything up. I can't find anything in the house at all. And I don't know where my patterns have gone, that were all in the back. I've no idea where they've gone. I just hope they haven't thrown them away. We'll have to wait. Right, hi Jill, hi Ella, hi Ginger, hi June. So I'm a bit sort of, hi Teresa. Don't know yet. We're waiting for the surveyor to come to value the house for the mortgage. And then after that, it should be all systems go whenever. We're just getting ready because my son and daughter-in-law are moving as well. So they knew I wouldn't be able to pack up everything on my own. So I'm packing up what I can pack up. Yeah. But unfortunately, I don't know what happened to the patterns. One of life's mysteries. I do hope they haven't thrown them away. Yeah, hi Sandra. So I look a bit perplexed today. I just went to the patterns and they're not there. So I'm just a bit at the moment. Hi Carla. How is Sue? Sue's doing fine. She phoned me up the other day. She's doing okay. She says hi to everybody. You never know, you might see her one day when I move. She might come down for the weekend when all this COVID nonsense is all sorted out and stopped, because Scotland's like more on a lockdown than England is. So, she can't really come across the border or whatever, because she's not part of my bubble. My bubble's got to be limited to, is it 6 people now or something daft? So we've already got like 4 people, if you know what I mean. Me, my son, my daughter-in-law, and my niece. So that's like 4. So, oh, going on lockdown again. Do you know, it's ridiculous, this, honest to goodness. I know we've all got to be careful, but all this lockdown business is getting a bit stupid. Especially when, like, some people are just not taking any heed whatsoever, and they're having parties, barbecues, weddings, everything, with loads of people there. And yet we're being told we can't do this, that, and the other, It's just getting a bit ridiculous. Ridiculous. No, I just got myself all geared up to do some crocheting. I'd even picked me wool, some that I'd saved from taking it to. I thought that'll make a pretty shawl. But I know where the crochet hooks are. I just went to the patterns and they weren't there. Hi, Pauline. No, I didn't have mental health issues. Well, not really, you have the depression like every man and his dog has. But, I think people who didn't have mental health issues are probably going to get them by the time they finish talking to the walls and the cat and the dog, yeah. Yeah. Hi, Patty. Oh, and hi, Kim. Hi, Connie. It's just getting... you get to the fact where you're all getting absolutely, fed up with the whole thing, yeah. Hi, Jane. Well, I am anyway. I'm sure everybody else is fed up with the word. I never hear anymore. This is lockdown. So many people have got this. And, you sort of like want to book a holiday to go away, and yet you can't go anywhere. I know my son and daughter-in-law said, why don't you book a holiday and, go somewhere while we sort the house out for you. And, hi, Isaac. Hi, Ella. I would have got my crochet mojo back, but I can't find my patterns. Everything's packed away, yeah. Which one? Oh, this one here. I didn't make this. That was a gift, actually, so I can't tell you much about it, I'm afraid. Except it was a gift. And it's very pretty, and I wear it a lot. But apart from that, I can't tell you what pattern it is. Yeah, I was like, oh, hi, Chris. I haven't heard from Kelly. The last time I heard from Kelly, she was busy doing her online courses. Take a holiday from the what? The telly. That's about all I can take a holiday from. Oh, thank you. I just got told by my niece to put some makeup on because I look so tired this afternoon. I was tired, actually. I'm just not sleeping. It's everything's getting to me. Hand cream I'm putting on, by the way, because my hands feel a bit... I wasn't meant to wash dishes. My hands are too delicate to wash dishes. Wish I could find a pattern. I've got a load of magazines there in front of me, but they're all what I'm going to sell. So this little dangly thing at the end of my necklace is tickling my neck. So I don't know. The patterns I've got in there, I think, are all surplus to requirements. All baby things, I think, and I'm not in the mood for doing a baby thing. Or anything knitted. Yeah, they're all baby stuff. Oh dear. If I could find something that was remotely shawl-like, I'd be alright, wouldn't I? Nope, they're all babies. Oh, that's a shawl, but it's the all shawl, but only the motives. Oh, patterns. I'll be finishing up doing something different completely, because I can't find the shawl. Ooh. Oh, I found the start of a jacket. The neckline start of a jacket. Maybe I should change my mind and not make a shawl. Maybe that is what I should do. Maybe. Who am I missing now? Miguel, oh, he hasn't come on yet. He's probably still half asleep, so we shall give him a few minutes. We'll give him a few minutes. Oh, I'm finding lots and lots of nice patterns, but not what I was hoping to find. These are all garments. Oh, I could make a bolero, I suppose. I like wearing boleros. I could maybe make one of those. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be back in a moment. When I find something I might be likely to start. Most of these are knitted, and I'm just... Although I did find all my knitting needles earlier on, so that would have been a start, wouldn't it? Oh, I can't find a shawl. I've got a humongous box full of patterns here, but no shawls. Oh. Could knit Paddington Bear, but not in the right colours. No, I think it's going to have to be a bolero or something like that. Or bolero, if you want to say things like that. Now I've lost my crochet hooks now. If they're not here, I am absolutely snookered. Do you know, I'm sure there's a fairy comes here in the night and moves everything. Now I can't find my crocheting hooks. We're not off to a good start, are we? End of projects. Can't find crochet hooks. Could have sworn they were in there. Yeah, oh well. Right, let's go back and see what I've missed while I'm trying to find a pattern. Yeah. Well, we've got Marsha, obviously I've missed Jeannie, Teresa, Jane, Jeannie. Hey, Marsha. Well, I can't find my crochet hooks. I don't know where they are now. Thought I knew where they were. They're not there. Oh, all the mysteries of life. Oh, the Cloister Shell Shawl. I don't know, actually, because, like I said, it was a gift. I wonder where I put my crochet hooks. They're in my case, the zip case with them all in. Oh, I'll go mad if they've disappeared because they're all my best crochet hooks. Oh. No, they're not in there. They're not in there. Not in there. I'm just having a mental frizz here. Don't worry about me. Because I wanted to find my crochet hooks and now I can't find them. Oh. I've got crackers if I can't find them. Oh no, they're not in there. Oh, blimey heck. Where is everything? I can't find any of them. I've got about 3 or 4 lots and I can't find any of them. So I'm getting cross now. Especially if they're my best ones. Oh. Oh. No, this is really naffed me off now. Because I know what they look like and I know what they're in and I can't find them. Coffee table would be a joy because we haven't got it anymore. That's another thing that bit the dust, Ella. I can't find anything in the house because everything's been packed up. That mud room, I thought they were in the utility room in my little wheeler thing, but apparently my little wheeler thing is not in there. Oh, I've no idea. No idea at all. Cross with everything. I can't find anything. It's going to get worse, isn't it, before it gets better? No, they're not there. They're not there. Anyway, just go and have a look at the front room. Just excuse me for a moment. If I can find anything in there at all, it will be a miracle. They are nowhere to be found. I'm going to go crazy tomorrow now looking for them all. Hi, Squirrel Raid. Oh, where have I gone? Right, I'll have to go all the way back now to find out what everybody's doing now. Right. I've got... Oh, right. Hi, Miguel. Hi, Jane. I have got so many crochet hooks you wouldn't know, Chris, and I can't find any of them. So where they all are, I don't know. Getting cross now. Cross, cross, cross. Hi, Dina. Hi, Enid. Hi, Pat, Squirrel Raid. Hi, Teresa, Dina. Yeah, there's definitely an international crisis if I can't find my crochet hooks. I've got plenty of hooks. I just can't find them. Oh, dearie me. Right, I'm really, really fed up now. Fed up, fed up, fed up. Flop, 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 fed up. Oh, they'll just say they haven't seen them, Ella. So it's no good asking them. I don't think they even know what a crochet hook looks like. I'm just perplexed as to where I could have put them. No doubt they'll tell me I've moved them because they'll say never touched them, never saw them, never seen them. I know where some of them are. Some of them are in the garage, but that's not me. My best set's not in the garage, if you know what I mean. My best set, I thought, was here, but obviously it's not. It was my candle with care. Make sure they're not in the top bit here, which they're not. I thought all I had to do was look in here and where they would be. And there they're not. Oh well, looks like I'm going to have to twiddle my thumbs again this week. Just when I thought I was ready to start crocheting. My hooks are in a case that zips around, a lovely, beautiful case with all of them in it. And I don't mind losing one hook, but this is all of my set. My whole set has gone missing. And it's going to upset me no end until I find them now. Oh dear. No, they're too big for the desk drawer, Ella. It's a great big, like a zip thing, great big thing. My crochet bag is non-existent at the minute. Don't know where it is. Hiya, Jill. Hiya, Jill. Oh dear. I'm sure I'll find it tomorrow when I hope it's not in the recycling bin, because if it's in the recycling bin, it's gone. The news on moving is I'm packing up, but I don't know when I'm going yet. No idea. Waiting for the solicitor, who's had to go for a COVID test. So that's looking great, isn't it? Because if she's got COVID, then she'll be off for another couple of weeks, which, you know, is not nice at all, at all, at all. Yeah, oh, I really know what I'm doing with everything. I'm so cross with myself that I don't remember what. I've got a brain of a goldfish. I should tell you that I can't remember what I've done with anything. So it's hardly surprising I can't remember what I've done. I know for a fact I'm going to get where I'm going and I won't be able to find half the things I thought I'd set off with because they just won't be there. Yeah. Ariane said to me today, why are you throwing a picture of me away? And I wasn't aware I was. Because apparently I was throwing a picture away of him. Ugh. No. I'm really upset now. It's spoiled me night. Spoiled me night. No, not that. Yay! Yay! I found it! That's why I was upset, because it's got all my hooks and everything. Oh, it's got all my best hooks in. Oh. Am I the only person who doesn't like a Furls hook? I got this case as a present from Grace, GB Maltese. She sent it to me about 2 years ago. I'm not sure where she got it from, but yeah, am I the only person who doesn't like Furls hooks? Yeah, I don't like Knit Pro. They've got too big of a blob head on them. Look at the head on that, it's so blobby. I got that's a Knit Pro Waves. Again, that's got a big blob of a head on it. I've got some furls, a couple of furls somewhere. The ones I use most of the time are Susan Bates with the bamboo handles. That's what I use all the time. Susan Bates with a bamboo handle. I would be bereft if I lost those. I don't like boy. I can't crochet with boy. That was a present from Doris Chan when I was 70. It's a tulip hook. An Etimo tulip hook. That was from Doris Chan. A prezi for me. Yes. Just trying to find my one and only Furls hook, which I don't like at all. It's so heavy. Heavy. Like that. Really heavy. Yeah, no, it's really heavy, Chris. Can't use it. Look at that one. Honestly, Knit Pro. It's like a whatever. I mean, what do we use things like that for? Ooh. Yeah, the furls I find are heavy in my hand. Don't like them. And I don't like the ones with the short the reason I like Susan Bates is they've got a long part there. I don't like the hooks that have got about that much showing after the handle. I can't use those at all. Can't use them. Short neck is just useless to me. I think these others I've got here have got... I mean, that's bordering on the short to me. It's not that bad, but it's bordering on the short. But some of the others, I can't use them at all. And this one, I can't get it to work. It's a prim. It's just sticks. This one, it's a prim hook. And it's plastic, and it just sticks and sticks. I can't get it to run, if you know what I mean. It just drags when I'm crocheting with it. Well, I'm very funny with my crochet hooks. I used to like Aero. I used to be an absolute... no, don't buy a prim. They're awful. They're awful hooks. I'm just trying to think what Kelly uses. She uses a completely different hook to me. She absolutely loves them, and I don't. I'm just trying to think what she likes. It's not Clover. They're the only hooks that she'll use, yeah. Yeah, you behave. You behave, Enid. Right, well, I found my hooks now, and I didn't find a pattern, did I? But I was going to make a shawl pattern, and I can't find it. I don't like the end of the boy hook. They're blob to me. Whereas I like the inline, is it? The inline, where it goes really inline. To me, the boy's got a blob on the end of it. And I can't work with those. Now, the Susan Bates all come with a wooden handle, which is absolutely great. Except one of them came off, but I managed to glue it back together. Now, I used to always use Aero. Actually, all the time I used Aero hooks. Now I've got hair and crumbs in my bag. Don't know where I've had it, but it's got crumbs in it now. Which is not very nice, is it, in your crochet hook? Having crumbs. Right, I found the hooks. Thank goodness, I thought I'd lost them. I would have gone absolutely potty if I'd have lost those. Right, we go back now to see whether we can find a pattern. Oh, God. We even had a bonfire today of all paperwork and stuff. So much paperwork. What am I working on? I'm not working on anything because I can't find a pattern. Oh, dear. First of all, I can't find my hooks. Now I can't find my pattern. So I'm not working on anything yet. I may make another bolero, although I don't think I like that pattern when I've done it. I can't remember if this was the one I made and I didn't like. Can't remember. Oh, the cup says it's like Denise Deer's got the same cup. It says, I'm usually gorgeous, but it's my day off, yeah. Put me hooks. Oh, gosh. Any house news? No, you've not missed anything, Lydia. I'm busy packing up. I was just showing before. The house is absolutely a wreck. As you can see, there's things everywhere. If you can see through the gap, all the boxes that are all packed up there. That's what we've been doing all today. We've been clearing out those big wooden units that I have in the lounge because they're up for sale. So my son, ever optimistic, said, if they get sold and you haven't emptied them, you're going to be rushing round. Don't think anybody's going to rush to buy them, but we never know, do we? What shall I do? Shall I make a bolero? Because I don't think I liked it when I did it. Everybody else did, but I think I threw it away. I didn't like the way it fitted on the shoulders. I've not got much shoulder and everything slides off my shoulders. So I wanted to do a shawl. I got in my mind I wanted to do a shawl. That's what I really wanted to do, was a shawl. Shall I make a jacket? That's what you pay a lot for Jenny King. Just starts you off, doesn't it? You get a pattern that looks like that. And then it says you follow the chart thing, yeah. You're not moving, Lydia. Oh my God. It's got to be blooming cold when I move. It's got to be nearly Christmas before we move, I'm sure it is. I'm getting a little bit anxious, yeah. Are you going to bed now, Sue? Right, okie dokie. Good night. I need chunky for near the windy beach, I think, yeah. I've got about 3 of these cardigans, though, that start off like that. And granny stitch cardigans. I don't know whether I want another one. I need to get rid of my capes. I've got 2 capes with fur around them. But they're useless on the scooter because they blow, the wind blows in the hood and knocks it to my head. Oh, gosh. Come on, Jan, find yourself a shawl. There must be a shawl in here somewhere. I think I'm in the knitting pattern box. That's what's going wrong. Right. Magazines I have taken pictures of. Yeah. Hi, Patricia. All my magazines I've taken pictures of to put them on, to sell them. My family can't understand why I'm selling them, honestly. You know, £1 a time. Well, £1.20, but I get £1. And so far it's paid for my storage fees, so we'll see what's happening. Oh, there's a shawl. What's it done in? Done in double knitting. It doesn't look very thrilling. It looks quite plain. I don't want to do a granny stitch shawl. Teal and blue beach, a beach tumbler. Oh, hang on. A beach tumbler. I need a beach tumbler because I'm right near the beach. I don't think I should be sitting on it until the summer comes. It's a bit breezy over there. It's supposed to be a short. Oh, that's a pretty short. Oh, it's done in 4-ply. Still. La, 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 la. I've got a silly tune from an advert on the TV stuck in my head. It's driving me crackers. You know when you get my friend calls them earworms, when you get an earworm and you can't get it out of your head and you're humming it and singing it all around the kitchen. How to read a pattern. I think I know how to do that. I thought there was a shawl in here, but maybe I am wrong. No, can't find it. All I can find is a whatever. Yeah, earworms. When you get a tune stuck in your head, it's usually something really stupid that you've heard on the TV. It goes buzz, 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 buzz in your head. And every time you start doing something, you find yourself humming it, don't you? You think, I'm not going to hum it anymore. I'm fed up with it. That looks too boring, that show. I've no doubt got shawl patterns in my patterns on. Yeah. Oh, you're home, Miguel. You're going to put your dinner on now. I hope you've not been overdoing it again today. Hope you've been a good boy. Otherwise, Jill's going to come round and give you a slap. She's going to drive down just to, because you will keep doing too much and it's really annoying. But yeah, maybe I need one of those when I go in my new house. Oh, woo! A hot water bottle cover. Maybe I might need one, you never know. What are earworms? It's when you get a tune in your head and you can't get rid of it. Oh yeah, that's right, Lydia, yeah. And it keeps popping in your head and you find yourself singing it and it's really annoying you because you don't like it, yeah. So, well, I've found about 3 shells so far, but none of them are right for the wool I've picked. I got rid of all my oddments, so I can't do anything in different colours anymore. Stop it, you're not singing it again. Oh dear. I'm not going to do a granny stitch shawl just because I can't find another one. I'm not. I'm fed up of granny stitch shawls. Got that many. You had a nice live. Who are you going to be? Who are you live in? Yeah, slap him for Miguel if he doesn't behave. Told him. If he mucks his operation up, he's going to get a good hiding. If you're not doing as you're told. They take ages to heal, so will you behave, Miguel, saying you want to crochet? Oh, you were live. Oh, right, Jill. I couldn't have watched it if I wanted to. I have family here all day. Family. Well, that's quite pretty. Oh, no, I don't like doing that stitch. Beaded box stitch. No. Well, I'm finding lots of them, but nothing I like. Am I being overly fussy? I know what I like. When I find it, I know it's the right one. I used to say that to my mum when she took me shopping for shoes. She said, oh, for goodness sake, will you find some shoes? And she said, I'll know the right pair when I find them. And they were always the most expensive in the shop. I didn't know that when I tried them on because they didn't used to have prices on them. They used to bring them out the back and get you to try them on. And as soon as I used to try them on, he said, these are the ones, that's what I want. And my mother used to roll her eyes and she'd go on how much they are. Well, I would make a virus shawl, Olive. I can't remember how you start it. And I can't look at a video while I'm talking to you. So I went to get my pattern that I thought was in the back. And it's not there. I think I'm doing right getting rid of these. There's nothing I like in any of these. Hey. How many people have trailed their wool, yarn, whatever you want to call it, through their coffee while they're crocheting? Because you put your coffee down, don't you, on a coffee table or on the floor or something. How many people have trailed it through their coffee? Me. And I wouldn't mind, I've not just done it once, I've done it a lot of times. Lots and lots of times I've done it. That's quite nice. But it's a cardigan and I'm looking for a shawl. Oh dear. It says he has some room to grow into it. I think it's cruel making him wear sleeves that long. That's so cruel. I've done that, but it still leaves a stain. It's always white wool, isn't it, or something pale. Well, fingers crossed, Gloria. You can't say it's sold until you actually get it sold. It's going through, that's all I can say. Oh, it's just telling me I'm live. That's nice. Thank you for letting me know. Who's Kevin? I don't know. I think you made that up. Who's Kevin? It's like, who's Karen? Who's this Karen everybody keeps saying? Oh, she's a right Karen. Who's Karen? Don't know. I like that as well, but I've got rid of all my oddments, so I wouldn't be doing that. I'd have to buy oddments, which has defeated the purpose if you have to buy all different colours, isn't it, just to make it? How about a mini skirt? It's just the thing for walking on the promenade with in the winter, won't it? A mini skirt. I don't even know what all that is about, that Karen business. No idea. I must be just not taking any notice of whatever. Yeah, a mini skirt with pom-poms around the end. How about that, Miguel? So they bounce about when I'm walking. Be nice, that, wouldn't it, Miguel? Wouldn't it be lovely? Miguel, I'd love a photograph of me wearing one of them, wouldn't you, Miguel? Oh, look, that's just how I feel today. Hi, Marva. It's gone cold now, but it was been quite nice today. Been quite nice. Been quite nice. Great nice. Oh, finding octopuses, starfishes, all sorts of things. Hello, Moto. Who wants me? Nobody wants me. It's just telling me that crochet, or is it boho or something's doing a video. Right. If I need to get you touch, I haven't touched my crafts, as you know, in about 2 weeks, and I think this is why I'm getting stressed. I need a crochet hook in my hand to stop being stressed. I'm not sleeping. I think that's because I'm all. Hello, Moto. I need a new phone, actually. This one keeps switching itself off. It's getting very annoying. Espalier shawl. No, don't like the stitch. I'm being very fussy today. I know I am. A very, very fussy lady. Is that me? How can you look through about 20 books and not find anything? Because I'm not in the mood, that's why. That's why I looked at 20 bungalows and didn't find one. I found one now. I knew what I wanted and I knew what was in my head. But the one I want needs some work doing to it, but it'll be fine in the end. It'll be fine in the end. La, 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 la. Right, I fed up now. Crochet myself a bungalow, yeah. A bungalow cozy. Could do one of those, couldn't I? A cozy for the roof. Keep me warm in the winter. Now, Little Drops of Wonderful would like that, wouldn't she? Because she loves lobsters. Anything with a lobster. No, I'm getting fed up now. It's not going to happen tonight, people. No, nothing is inspiring me. Nope. I'm not looking at any more because I've looked at all of those and not found anything I like. These are all going on eBay, by the way, if you're in the UK. The postage just for the US, so sorry they're not going there. They're just way too heavy to be posted to the US. No, we found one last week, Ella. We put an offer in for one. So I'm not looking at any more now because we decided on that one and we put an offer in. And it got accepted, but we don't know yet until it all goes through, if you know what I mean. You can't say you go until you go, can you? Star chain. No, I would have liked to have done a virus shawl, but I can't find my pattern. So, and I'm not going on looking for a YouTube video while I'm talking on here, am I? I suppose I could look for a YouTube video on me little tablet-y thing, but the lady I followed in the first place, she didn't really have a video. She had a chart that you could print out. And that's what I work off. I work off a chart, not the YouTube bit. But I don't know where to find the chart again. I know she was called Lisa Pine Notes, but I don't know where she put the chart. I must have found it on one of her videos, but it's such a long time ago. Well, have you got the chart? Have you? That's what I use, the one that Lisa Pine Notes did. That's the chart I use. Your son Clutch is going out, so he's back home. Is that a typo there, Jane? Or is it the clutch of his car that's going out, so he's come back home? Is that what it is? I'm guessing. Putting words in your mouth here, Jane. I chain 10, do I? I know you chain 10 and then you go across. Yeah. Once you get the first repeat, you're fine, aren't you? It's just getting the first repeat. Oh, his car won't make it to work. Who's going to have to give him a lift then, Jane? Or is he going to borrow a car or get a taxi? What's he going to do? I don't have those problems anymore, thank goodness. I miss not having a car, but the upkeep is so expensive, isn't it, in cars these days, just to keep them on the road. I don't know what it's like in the US, but it's very expensive to for your insurance, your road tax, your MOT, just the general wear. And of course, our petrol, gas, whatever you want to call it, is about 3 times as expensive as yours is. Yeah, you make me smile when you say about what price the gas is over there, when I'm like, oh my God, yeah. Right, hang on a minute. Let me write that down, Jill. I'm going to find a bit of paper. I chain more than 10, though, because I found that 10 makes it into a bit of a tight ring. Right, I'll put down chain 10. Chain 10. Chain 3, 19. Treble into first ring. into the ring here. $1.60 a gallon. That's so cheap over here, Miguel. You wouldn't even get anything. $1.89 a gallon. You wouldn't even get a. It's about £6 a gallon over here, something like that. Chain 3, double crochet into each stitch. Right, so that's one treble into each stitch. I love a chart, actually. I really do love charts. Can't read all charts, I must confess. But I did find that Lisa Pine Notes chart was the best that I could find, yeah. Yeah, there you are, £1.21 a litre in Prestwich, Pauline's saying. Hi, Sheila. 121. Ooh. Yeah, there you go. It's about £6 a gallon into it, something like that. They don't sell it in gallons anymore over here. It's all in blooming litres. It's just to con you. Chain 3. Right, it's one chain, one double crochet all the way across into it. That's it. Right, into it. You found another type of shawl, have you, Miguel? I just like the virus. When you get into it, it's so easy. I used to always call it my hospital shawl because I used to always have it in a little teeny bag with a ball of wool. And every time I went to the hospital, I used to just be able to pick it up and do some more on it. And that was it, yeah. So, I don't know what the butterfly shawl is, Chris. I've not heard of that one. Oh, the mess up. If you go into the supermarket or you call them a drugstore, and you're trying to, work out which is the cheapest shampoo or the whatever, and one's in milliliters, one's in cc's, one's in. They do it deliberately so you can't compare. If it was ounces and you got so many ounces of shampoo or something like that, you know what you're getting, don't you? But no, you've got to compare milliliters to cc's to something else, and you don't know whether you're getting a good deal, a bad deal, or what you're getting. No wonder we don't know what we're buying. The butterfly part might get washed out. No, I've not seen the butterfly. Large chain spacing, 3 small stitches. You know what, Jill? I might see if I can find it on my little tablet, because then it won't be annoying me when I. Right. For Deb, who needs surgery, which is Deb. Who is Deb? Who are we making a prayer show for? Miguel, it wouldn't be you if you weren't confused, love. You're always confused. Right, I won't be a moment. I'm just going to get my tablet. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. I've actually been reading. That's what I've been doing. I've not been crocheting. Reading. I've got my little tablet. It's only a little, look, teeny weeny. Right, let's go YouTube. YouTube videos. I don't know why I can't listen to Fiber Spider. I don't know why. His voice just goes, The one that shows the chart. Can't see a thing without my glasses. Blind as the bat without my glasses. Oh, virus chart from a chart. Let's have a little look. 4 years ago. No, his voice just grates absolutely on me. Oh, look, come on. Ah, that's the chart. There it is. Why can I not make it bigger? There it is. Oh, it won't go bigger because it's a blooming video. Perhaps. Yeah, his tutorials might be good, Deborah, but there's something about his voice that weeks. I don't know what there is. It just... Right, let me have a look. Excuse me, people. I am with you, but I'm not with you, you know what I mean? I'm just looking for Lisa's Pine Notes thing, then maybe I can print out the chart. And then I can do something for a change and start something for a change. And it's going to take forever. Right, let me have a looky. YouTube, here we go. Search. I'm better off sticking with Lisa Pine Notes because that's the one I know the most. Oh, it's not number one in this. Crochet Together, Virus Show. I think that's the one. Virus Show from a chart. That's it. Does she tell you where you can print the chart from? Oh. Aha, here we go. You can get a free copy of the chart on my website for the tutorial. If I can print it out, I'm in business. Oh, for goodness sake, hurry up. That's better. Right, crochet your own virus chart. There we go, chart. Chart is downloadable. Lisa Pine Notes. Put the side mouse click and save as a JPEG on your computer. Right, let's do it that way. Save image as. Oh, do you know, my computer is so slow. Right, save. Now I'm back with you because all I have to do now is print it out. Isn't that good? Isn't that good? Right, I'm back with, oh, I'm frozen. Oh no, I'm not frozen. Right, just let me print this out and then I shall be fine. La la la. Open. All this fuss because I can't find my chart. Ah, there we go. Right. Print. It does help if you switch your printer on, Janet, doesn't it? There we go. You'll hear a lot of noise now because my printer's quite noisy. Well, it is when it decides it's going to click on. And go to sleep waiting for things on my... Ah, there we go. Waiting for things on my PC. Yeah, that's what I did. Lisa did a chain of 20 to start. It calls for only 10. It's up to you. Yeah, I did the 20. Oh, yay! I've got it now. Got it. There we go. Now I'm happy. I can make the show. Woohoo. No, it's always sounded like that, Miguel. Even when it was new, it sounded like it was on its last legs. It's just a noisy printer. Right. Yes. Now I need to find a hook. Of course you can follow a chart, Miguel. You've just been a woz. Got to do it. Got to be in it to win it, as they used to say. Right, what hook shall I use? Probably 5 or a 6, I think. A bowling bag, what that? No, it's my bag. Chris, they are brilliant to follow. Maybe I'll do a 550. Think of 550 people. I've forgotten what you're supposed to use. I think Lisa uses a 6, but that's a bit big, isn't it? Yeah. By George, she's got it. I think she's got it. You should be with Sue, my friend Sue. She can crochet from those Japanese charts. Now that is, oh, hi, Michelle. That is real dedication, following a Japanese chart, yeah. I suddenly wanted to knit the other day, and I've actually found all my knitting needles. I need to sort through them because I've got so many duplicates, it's ridiculous. Anyway, my friend who had all the oddments of my, bits and pieces of the wool, I'm going to give her I don't think I want to start with that horrible colour, but never mind. I'm going to give her the knitting needles because she belongs to a knitting group, so. Tri-stitch wool. I can just about do, what's it called, Tunisian, but that's just only just about. I can do the stitches and everything, but no, it's just the yarn bath that come out the middle. I don't want to put tattoos on my body, thank you. Yeah. No, I can do certain stitches in the Tunisian, but I cannot get. Oh, she means cross stitch. No, that's too. I'd do it on wool, on big things like that. Loom knitting I have never tried. It always seemed to be a bit slow to me. I'd rather I'd rather crochet or knit with needles. No, I've done cross stitch on like wool on a great big Aida, but I don't fancy that little tiny stuff that people do with tiny thread. No, we haven't had Nathan on. Isaac came on earlier on. Don't know whether he's still lurking. Corner to corner, no, it bores me silly. I just don't like it. I was so glad when it finished. Yeah, Isaac was on early on. I don't know whether he's still here, Miguel. He might have disappeared. He did say hello. So maybe he's around, yeah. Oh, he's there. Yes, he is. He's lurking. Hi, Isaac. How's your mum doing, love? She doing all right? I'm using Signet Boho. Signet Boho. It's sort of like pale greens and greys. I don't know if you can see it. It looks better further away. That's it. Sort of delicate greens and greys, yeah. She's doing well. Good, good. Isaac's mum had a hip replacement. So that's why I was asking how she is. Thin. It's about a 3, I think. I don't mind thin yarn. I don't know what there is about people in the US who call everything thinner than a 4. A thin yarn, yeah. Your pigeons are thriving. Oh, goodness, yeah. You're like St. Francis of Assisi, aren't you, with your pigeons? I've never tried that plastic canvas. I watched that, what you call Little Blue House. Her sister does that, doesn't she? She does the plastic canvas. Do, 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 do. She makes I think it's cigarette boxes or something. Yeah, I don't mind the finer yarn. It tickles me when I get somebody like, what's she call that? What's she called? She does a live on a Sunday morning. Oh. I can't think of her name. But she always goes, oh, it's too thin. She does that anything less than number 4. She thinks it's too thin. Yeah, that's the way to the heart, though. Feed them, Isaac. DOY, that's the one. Yeah, she can't crochet with anything less than a size 4. She has those boxes, everybody has them boxes that come every month. Terribly expensive, and you never know what you're going to get. She has those, and she's always moaning because it's always thin yarn that's in them, fingering or something. And so, oh, it's thin. I'll have to double it up. And I'm like, no, just crochet it, woman. It's all about finishing things quick with some people, isn't it? They want to finish it. For me, I like crocheting. I like the actual making the crochet. Like sometimes I'm sad when things are finished if I've really enjoyed crocheting something. Yeah, I don't. I don't like just keep. Yeah. I like the actual process of crocheting it. Yeah, I don't like to finish things when I'm enjoying it. I love doing these virus shows, for example, and where are you going, Isaac? At Lion Day tomorrow. Who feeds you pigeons when you're having a lion? Ooh. Do you a solid, yeah? Or they can wait, or they have to wait for the dinner on a Sunday, do they? You tell them it's Lion Day. They have to have the breakfast at tea time. I used to watch Beth in Texas. I don't know why I stopped watching her. I wonder why I did. There must be something, some reason. Yeah, I've got the grey bit at the beginning, yeah. La la la. Well, I think I should have 19 or 20 there. 2, 4, 6, 6. I always have to do a lot of counting when I'm doing this. I find I'm counting as I'm going along. Count, count, count. Right, what do I do next? I've done that, I've done that. Ah, yeah, I do one chain. As soon as I've done one pattern, I'll remember it for the next. It's just getting started. I couldn't remember how to start it. I don't know why I'm hungry, because they brought me a Chinese dinner for my dinner and I couldn't eat it all. I don't know why I stopped watching her. Maybe I didn't stop watching her. Maybe she stopped doing tutorials. Mm-hmm. That's maybe why I don't watch her anymore. There's quite a few people who I used to really love watching, and they just don't make videos anymore. Mind you, I'm a fine one to talk. I've not made an actual video for, oh, can't remember. Yeah, that's probably why I don't watch her anymore then. If she's not doing them. There's quite a few people I used to love watching that just vanished off the face of the earth. Somebody came back the other day. Oh, I know who it was. It was, oh, God, you know what I mean, Miguel, don't you? She's been missing for ages. Happenstance. Rambling Randy posts a lot on Facebook. I don't think she's been she has done some videos, yeah. Kendra, that's it, yeah. Yeah, Rambling Randy's done some videos. I saw one the other day. She's doing home tutoring with the kids, I think, at the minute, and she's also doing a course for is it massage therapy or something she's doing? So that's where she's been. That's where she's been busy. Oh. She's doing some courses, isn't she, I think? Yeah, singing yawn. You can have one of those. Mm. I'd forgotten how much I missed having fluff in my mouth when I'm crocheting. 4, 4, 4. Your motor's not starting up today. You mean your personal motor or your... What have you got? I'm reading. No, what did I watch last time? He was mowing the field because he kept losing his chickens to some predator. He was mowing a field between him and his uncle. Do you really miss a chain? Is it really every other for the 4 chains? Hi, Denise. Two, three. I'll say I'll be fine when I get one started. Right, I did a 7. Number 7, then it's 1, 2, 3, number 4s. 2 7s, right. You're purling, why? Yep, I think I've done that bit right. Purring? Oh, no, I don't think she's purring. I don't know what Portuguese knitting is, Miguel. I probably know what it is, but I just don't know it called that. Look, 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 Miguel, look, look, look. Started it. La, 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 la. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When you wear clips on your shirt, whatever. Why do I have to keep counting? I think I'm getting obsessed with counting. Until I get into it, I can't trust myself. I don't know if anybody else is like that. Someone tickling. Oh, right. Clips on your shirt to run the yarn. Never heard of that one, Miguel. You've got me on that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Got that. Good evening, Craft Angel. Kevin knows what. Does he know where Karen is? All right, Karen. Enid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Missed a bit. It's there. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll be all right when I get the hang of this. If it's 10 minutes, right? All right, Judy. Good night. Have a good weekend. I found one in the back of the wardrobe today that I knitted for my son, and it's got, what's it got on it? It's not Goofy or somebody on it. I meant to bring it downstairs to show you. It's a big, massive, Goofy thing or something I knitted on it. I didn't even know it was still upstairs. It was right at the back of the wardrobe. My son found it. I asked him to reach down a big box of photographs that was up the top of the wardrobe because I couldn't reach it. And on my bed was these sweaters I'd forgotten all about. Don't know how long they'd been up there. How you drop one colour and pick up another? In what way? You mean like... Yeah, it says you just wrap it round so it doesn't make a hole. Then you carry on knitting with that one and then you wrap it round in Intarsia. When you learn to knit, Miguel, you'll be well away. You'll be all right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and you've done 11. Oh, I used to do Intarsia knitting on my machine and everything. I got a message from a lady and she said, can you just get the knitting machine and knit sweaters on it? And I went, well, you've got to learn how to knit on it first. You can't just, get on it and knit a sweater. And could I knit a blanket? You'd have to knit a baby blanket. Intarsia. Intarsia. It's the art of knitting different colours, yeah. Fair Isle is when it's tiny little patterns. Yeah, so she said, can you knit blankets? I said, well, you can only knit baby blankets. If you're knitting can't knit big blankets on it. You've got to, patch it together because, you can only knit the width of the knitting machine. So obviously, I thought I'm not putting her off because she obviously doesn't even know how to knit on a machine. And the machine I'm selling is not one for novices, if you know what I'm saying. I wouldn't like to sell her one and, she don't know how to use it. I'm not that kind of person. I'm not like, I'll just sell it to her and let her work it out. I don't want her coming back at me saying, how do I cast on? How do I do this? How do I do that? Start dropping yarn. You'll knit a cow. I don't think Joe's cows need a cowl. Why does your neighbour keep pinching your parcels with you? I've got 2 parcels here I've had since Friday. For my next door neighbour. The detached, the one that's for sale. I don't know. He comes to the door, this big box, the Amazon man. I went, I haven't ordered anything. And he goes, oh, it's your next door neighbour. He said, I've just rung them up and they said to leave it with you. I thought, charming. And then this afternoon he gets another one. What are they going to do when I've gone? They might have gone as well because they've got the house up for sale. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. I thought he was knitting his own, that text, when he had all that wire and stuff wound around his home, was that text. So oh, you've got a nutter, haven't you? Look, Miguel, look, see, taking shape. Just wish you could change from grey. I'm getting a bit bored. grey. At least he wasn't there in his flip-flops, was he? He had his flip-flops on the other day, didn't he? I used to love knitting Fair Isle. I used to knit it all the time. I don't know why in America you call it colour work or something like that. It's always been Fair Isle to me. My Fair Isle is like from the Scottish, isn't it? Yeah. Fair Isle, you call it colour work in America, I think. It's where you do little patterns of little diamonds and little things, you know, like the old-fashioned jumpers used to be like in the 20s. You know, with a pattern all over them. I think it's Fair Isle is like, it's because it's like Scottish knitters used to be very famous for their patterns, the Fair Isle patterns, yeah. It's jumpers with multicolours knitted in them. Don't mean stripes, I mean like patterns, little diamonds, little squares, little whatever. You know, you knit them in. Sometimes you've got 3 and 4 colours on the go. Your first knit will be cables. You're getting a bit above yourself there, mister, aren't you? Cables, indeed. Yeah, you can crochet cables, but you need a little needle to do knitting cables. That's what you have to do. Yeah, it makes little patterns, doesn't it, Jill? I knitted a Fair Isle, you know, like a vest top for my ex-husband. It took me absolutely forever to make it, yeah. It was in very fine yarn and on about size 2mm needles, yeah. You like knitting your Aran jackets, don't you, Pauline? Yeah, you can't. You'll have to learn how to knit first before you start doing anything like cables or anything like that, mister. You tell him, Jill. I used to do a lot of Aran at one time. I wouldn't know where to start. Well, I wouldn't know where to start, but I don't knit much these days. I haven't been in the garage for the buttons yet, Pauline. I've still got to do it, but I haven't done it yet. We've been burning paper today. You've got to realise when you do learn to knit, Miguel, it takes you twice as long to knit something as it does to crochet. No, I haven't. You haven't seen mine, have you? Pauline's seen my button collection, haven't you, Pauline? It's kind of a large button collection. Oh, I would not want to speak anything. I would be terrified. Hi, Ethan. I'd be terrified to speak anything. I'd be the one it goes wrong. And I get a big cut up the front and it all. No, I can't. I watched what's she called? Oh, do you know my thing for names is just gone. Erin did some steeking once. She did a video on it. I'm terrified they'll live in daylight, so I'm thinking, God, yeah. Oh, you've streaked, have you? Oh, no, I've not done that, no. I'd be petrified of steeking anything, cutting anything. What have you done here, John? You've done something wrong here. Oh, no, you haven't. No, you haven't. Tra-la-la. I'm getting the hang of this pattern now. Slowly. I didn't have a hand left to cover my mouth with them because I was busy crotcheting. You have to really watch your increases when you're going in the round, Lydia, you know. It's so easy to make it go to a point or something. I'm glad I'm crocheting again. You're not the only one, Tina. Yeah, you have to keep a careful count when you're going in the round until you get used to it, yeah. There we go. See, it's getting there, Miguel. Getting there. It's tuna. Tuna's come on, Miguel. It's tuna. Woo. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of it. I just wish I'd changed from grey. I'm getting a bit fed up with all this grey. I want to get to the green bits. There's so much grey. I'm not one that has to take yards out of, you know, because they don't like the way they. Yeah, you're saying cut it. Yeah, no, I can't do that. I have to let it run. The only time I've cut it is when, you know, when there's a break in the yarn and they join it on and it's not even anywhere in the same colour sequence. Well, how much are they, though? They're huge, aren't they? It must be a lot of money, Miguel. Oh, I don't like doing colour control. $35? Oh, my goodness me. That's a lot. I don't care if it's got a 20% off coupon. I'm not spending $35 on one ball of yarn. No way, Jose. Hmm. Did you miss that out completely? I don't care if they're huge. I want a lot more than for one ball of yarn. Right, let me see. I'm working out my chart here. Right, no, you don't do anything in that. But what would you make with one ball? You know, can you make several things with one ball? Because otherwise it's going to be expensive, isn't it? If you only make one shawl, it's $35. I'm not surprised you didn't buy one, Miguel. That would have blown your budget. Oh, I'm just cheap. I'm cheap, Jill. I think £20 is a lot of money for a hand dyed. I'm a cheaper. Cheaper. Cheapo, that's me. La, 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 la. No, I'd just take a picture of it and say, oh, look what I almost bought. Hi, Deborah. No, I would never pay $35 for one anything. It'd have to be pure gold shot with silver for that price. No, no, no. Oh, no. Not me, Miguel. I'm a cheapster. I thought I paid enough when I bought that Denise set of Tunisian interchangeable hooks. I thought I paid the world for them. So I thought. I don't mind people buying expensive things as long as they don't flaunt it. Oh, I only knit in hand knit yarns. Oh, I only buy hand dyed yarns. I don't like people who flaunt the wealth too. Oh, well, does she crochet any better with the $60 hooks? Does she crochet any better than anybody else who's on an ordinary set of hooks? Did they make her into a superb crocheter? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I can't stand. Anybody can crochet with whatever hook they want. Anybody can crochet with whatever yarn they want. I just don't like it when they start bragging. You know, um, oh, I only buy this and I only ever buy that and I wouldn't buy this and I wouldn't buy that. And I'm like, oh, get over it, woman. It's so demeaning, isn't it, that people are watching who can't even afford a ball of acrylic. They have to budget to buy a ball of acrylic. And I think it's demeaning. It's like people who buy these $1,000 handbags. I mean, it just carries the same amount of stuff as one you buy from Walmart, doesn't it? What difference does it make? I would never buy a handbag for $1,000 or something like that. I don't think I'd do it if I had the money. It's obscene, isn't it? Spending vast amounts of money like that. £1 million cars that I've I'd rather. Yeah, I think we should be able to. I think when you go into not many yarn shops in the UK, but if you went into a yarn shop, you would hope they would have like one hook of different kinds. Doesn't matter what size it is, just for you to try the feel of it, to see whether it's the right weight for you, it's the right length for you, or something like that. It would be so much easier. It's a good idea, that, Sandra. you know, except somebody might pinch the expensive ones out the box. You don't always get honest people. Yeah. Yeah, I would. I mean, sometimes I have seen some of these fantastic looking hooks. I mean, those hand carved wooden ones that look like pieces of twig with all different shapes in them. How can they be comfortable? You know, no. I'll stick to what I know. My ordinary bog standard hook. I don't feel the need to go into the realms of fancy dancy hooks just because everybody else has got one. I don't like following the herd. Just because everybody else has got one doesn't mean I want one. I'm quite happy. What's the latest trend that everybody's making at the moment? I've been out of the loop for ages. You know, there's usually one trend and everybody makes them. Hi, Granny D. Well, that's what I mean. It's like people who have these terribly, terribly expensive rings on their fingers and that. It's not right if you're a film star and you've got a bodyguard. But I mean, would you want to walk about with a few £1,000s with a ring on your finger? You know you're going to get targeted, don't you? It's just, nope. And then people who walk around with us, I mean, I wear junk, but people who go around wearing gold chains that are worth thousands, yeah. You got knocked off, but you're back. Oh, good show. No, I've never understood all this snobbery for buying things that are more expensive than everybody else's and bragging about them and telling everybody how much you've spent for things. I never get the hang of that. Oh, shawls with pockets. Yeah, I've seen. That's what I've seen. You're right there, Sandra. All right, Granny D. Yeah. I haven't made one. I'll probably make one when they're long gone. I was ages before I made a virus show. Everybody else had made a virus show long before I decided to try one. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. When you say PT, it reminds me of when I was at school. They used to call our gym, whatever you want to call it, PT. Don't know what it stood for, but it was PE, PT, and then first, I think it was physical training, and then they changed it to PE, which was physical education. Now I don't know what they call it. Probably sports or something daft. Give yourself, Miguel. Hope you are. Because if you're not, I told you, sending Jill round. If you so much as pick up a crochet hook before it's time, Miguel, you're going to get a good thump. Not a violent person, but that will really annoy me if you pick up a hook before you're supposed to. You'll have to learn to read or something, or jigsaws or something like that. Puzzles. Yeah, well, make sure you are only doing it for 5 minutes. Don't go crackers and start doing diaries all over the place. Otherwise, I'll set Jill on you. I'll send her around with a counter trample on you. No, take it easy, Miguel. There's other things you can be doing. Do a puzzle. Get a jigsaw puzzle or something. Do something like that. Read a book. That's what I've been doing while I've not been. Will you stop it about them flipping floors? Do you eat your dinner off the floor? Does it matter if there's a crumb on it? Does it matter? Honest to God. They're not going to put on your tombstone, my God, he was a good mopper. Enjoy yourself. Leave it. Woo! Miguel, you're your worst enemy. Your own worst enemy. Yeah, tie something to one of the dog's tails. Put little fluffy slippers on the dogs. Get them walking around. Like those funny things you see with Chinese, they're usually Chinese babies, aren't they? With mops on their elbows and their knees and stuff. It shows them all walking around, cleaning the floors as they're walking along with the baby growing. Oh, how sweet. Rodney, how lovely. I want a doggy when I move. A little doggy. Yeah. Well, don't you be getting any ideas. You're not tying mops to your knees, Miguel. Leave them. Honestly, you just... You're hardly out of surgery. Oh, I don't want a budgie. No, no, no. A dog or something, yeah. No, it's got to be a doggy. I don't run a tight ship. I have learned that there are more things in life than having a super clean floor, Miguel. It is not important in the scheme of things of life. Well, I can't have a cat because of, Poppy. Poppy doesn't like cats. That's my son's dog. She doesn't like cats. And I look after her, so sometimes. Yeah. I mean, you've got to learn to chill out, Miguel. What's a bit of fluff on your floor? Nobody's going to come around and say, oh, Miguel has not done his floor today. Or tarantula. Oh, no, I had enough with Pauline and her spiders. I used to hate going round to her house because of these tarantulas. Oh, she said they're in cages, you can't get out. And I used to think, well, I'd rather they weren't here at all. Spiders, not my thing. I know they're supposed to do good work on that, but there might be nothing wrong with them in your eyes, Pauline, but in my eyes, no, thank you. I do not want a spider. I'd rather have a lizard. Ooh. It was very difficult to sit next to spiders. Room like that, trying to concentrate on a cup of tea and a chit chat, and you've got all these spiders when they're looking at you. Yeah, Miguel should leave his fluff behind. No, they're not calming at all. They've set my anxiety up. They do, they set my anxiety. Seeing spiders. They're just not my thing at all. La, 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 la. Why don't you just get the hairdryer out, Miguel, and blow the fluff under the sofa for a bit? I'd do something like that if it was me, if I couldn't mop the floor. I'd just blow the fluff away with a hairdryer. Oh, I've got yarn bath coming out the middle again. Nice wool this, but it's barfy. It sticks to itself, it's a bit fluffy. I'm hungry. I'll just eat a nice big butty. That's a sandwich too, the uninformed. Nice big butty. What have you done? Nailed her feet to the ground, Miguel? I think I'm just working my way out the grey now at the moment, actually, Tina. I think I'm just slowly going into the pale green. It's very grey. I'm in the sort of into a pale grey now. Yeah, I'm just slowly coming out of the grey bit. I want to get to the pale green or the white or something like that, a bit jazzy. It's quite hypnotic, this, Miguel, when you get to going on it. I'm doing it without the pattern now. What size hook am I using? I'm using a 550 because it's only quite thin wool. Yeah. Oh, Compo is Matchbox. Oh, yeah. And he keeps showing that beetle or whatever he's got in it. Ooh. Ooh. What's that in letters? Oh, I haven't got a clue, Miguel. It says it on here, but I think it's a 10, is it? Oh, it doesn't have letters on it, it has numbers. US. Oh, it's a 19. US 19, 550. No idea what that is in letters. We don't do letters in the UK. You'd have to look it up. Ooh. 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 Anybody know what it is for Miguel? What a 550 hook is for in letters for Miguel? Anybody know? I haven't got a clue. I'm sure somebody will know. I'm sure Chris will know. Yeah, I go by millimetres, yeah. I don't go by letters. Ah, I'm thinking it's 19. Maybe it is an I. Maybe it's an I and an M and an I or a 9mm. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, what's gone wrong there? Ah, I know. I know. Gone wrong. At least with this, you know you're going wrong. You can tell right away when you're going wrong. Oh, I'm getting onto the pale green bit now. It's so nice to be crocheting again. I'm not crocheting for about 3 or 4 weeks. I'm the opposite thing when they say it's an I hook. I'm like, what's an I hook? What's a J hook? Don't know. La, 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 la. I'm so glad I can't find my patterns. I'll have to look for them, but I'm so glad I found the hooks. They were more important than the patterns. Oh, yeah. I think I need some more coffee, don't you? It's going like the wind, Miguel, now. Now I know what I'm doing. It was just starting it off, I couldn't remember. When I was doing them one after the other, I used to remember them, but I hadn't done one for quite a long time. I've got some prawn crackers from the Chinese. I'm going to eat some of them. Could smell something rude though, Chris. You're having coffee and popcorn? You're not cooked anything for your dinner? I've got onto the white. Look, got onto the white. Just gone into it. Look, Miguel, how repetitive it is. Oh, oh. I think my son and my daughter-in-law are going to go to see the bungalow again at the weekend. Not this weekend, next weekend. No, it doesn't come to a point. It has a rounded end, rounded edge. That's why I like it. I like more that shape rather than the ones that go like a triangle. I like prawn crackers, but they're very noisy, aren't they? Yeah, Nathan's missing. Yeah, we don't have a Michael's here, no. And Ian's missing as well. Trevor did say he would come on if he could. No, they come from the Chinese. When you order Chinese from the Chinese chip shop, you get a bag of prawn crackers. It's a bit like eating foam. No, we've had no Mr. Marsh for a few weeks now. It must be 3 or 4 weeks we've had no Mr. Marsh. It's Boho Spirit and it's called Breeze. Signet yarns. They're sort of like eating polystyrene. I don't know how they make them. They sort of sparkle. Probably don't even want to know what they're made of. This is $3.25. I got it from think I got it from Lolly's little yarn shop. But I know it's $3.25, it's not cheap. It tickles me when I watch these videos from the US and they've got this massive big ball of wool like that and they go, oh, $4, I'm not paying $4 for that. And I'm like, gimme. I would usually pay $4 for that. Well, you can make one later when you're better, me girl. Don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Probably listing some more crochet magazines. Depends how big or how little the colour changes on the Caron cake. I've made them in cakes, but they weren't Caron cakes, they were just cakes of yarn. Are you still making his square blanket, Pauline? He wanted it with different patterns in. You've got to learn some more patterns, Pauline. Do you think white's a mistake with him? My move is still pending, Denise. Everything apparently is going through okay, but it takes such a long time. Everything's so slow. I'm just saying no white for him. Blimey. Hellmail's not too bad over here. That's because Z's not working. I don't like them big pills. Oh. They gave me some vitamin pills, but oh, bleh. And if you break them in half, they taste vile anyway. Oh, I'm not so bad here. Postman's pretty good, actually. I remember years ago seeing yarn that had like little flowers in it, you know, and as you knitted it along, it came into little flowers every now and again. Very expensive it was. Miguel wouldn't like it. He'd say it was pom-poms because they were like little fluffy flowers. But it looked so sweet for little girls. It just had a little flower every now and again. It was American though. Yeah, it was flowers as in flowers of yarn, flowers in yarn, not real flowers. But you'd say were pom-poms, Miguel. Yeah. I never saw any in the UK. I only ever saw it in magazines, you know, in the States. But it looks so pretty. White background with these little flowers. Yes, look, get in there, Miguel. It's probably really expensive, Deborah. Things like that always are, aren't they? The Queen's forbidding pom-poms. Yeah, I'm sure, Miguel. Somebody's pulling your leg there. Helicopter overhead. It tickles me how you always hear more things about the Queen than we do. And, you know, when I see headlines like, the Queen does this or the Queen does that, and I'm like, no, she doesn't. I'm sure some of your tabloids make things up about our Queen. Oh, the Queen and you chat, do you? Right, okay. Yeah, Miguel does not like pom-poms or anything like that. Oh, I'm onto the white bit now. Ooh. The only thing I don't like about variegated wool is when you get like all the white will go up one side and then the other side will all be the other colour. A horse nearly choked my dad with one of those. It wouldn't take its horse pills, and they were big pills. So somebody said, like, get like a pea shooter thing to my dad and blow it down the horse's throat. Get the pea shooter in and blow it. So my dad did that, but the horse blew first. So my dad went because this pill went down the back of his throat instead of the horse. Yeah. 2. So he was never keen on horses and horse pills after that. My dad loved that horse, but it was a crafty horse. It was really crafty. But it knew the route, or the route, whatever you want to call it. He knew the route where my dad had to go, because he used to deliver meat. I'm going back a long, long time ago when he delivered it with a horse and cart. And the horse used to know where to stop. Yeah. And my dad had to say, no, they've not ordered any meat today to get it to move, because it used to go from door to door to door. And if it had a mood on it, my dad would go to the stable to rescue the horse and the meat. Yeah, if it had enough, it used to go home. Go to the stable on its own. If you didn't hitch it up, if you just left it loose like and just went to the house. Yeah, it was almost like, I've had enough, gone home now. And it knew exactly the way to go. Yeah, I'm on the white bit now. I think it was called Nell, if I remember right. My dad used to tell me what it was called. It once went up a banking to, dragging the cart behind it to get to some grass. So my dad had to try and back it down with the cart, and it trod right on his foot. His foot was never right after that. It flattened his foot because it was a big cart horse. They used to have the big dray horses in those days, not little race horses. So the big dray horses with feet like sauce, like plates. They are great big horses, Shire horses. You don't see many of them now. That's what the farmers used to use to pull the ploughs and that, a Shire horse. I used to ride on one when I was little. When I lived in Wales, my best friend, they lived on a farm. So her dad always used to shove us on top of this horse. No saddle, no nothing, just stick us on the horse. There'd be three of us sitting on this horse. Yeah, they're blooming great clod up in feet they've got, haven't they? Oh, they've all been moaning on my street because horses have been going up and down. And of course, they've been pooping as they've been going. And all the young ones that have been on this street, I mean, we've had horses going up and down the street for as long as I can remember. Not as many as there used to be. There used to be police horses going up and down. There used to be other horses, 4 and 5 horses at a time walking up. And they're all going mad because the horse is doing what comes naturally and poops. And they're going, they should be wearing nappies. They should stop and they should get a shovel and clear up after them. I'm like, oh, get real. One of the old chappies down the street, because we've always had horses, said, oh, for goodness sake, just shovel it up and put it on your vegetables and stop whinging. She wasn't amused. Yeah, honestly, the horses, you can't follow. I mean, we used to follow it round with a shovel. It used to be who got out there first, with a shovel for the garden, yeah. Yeah, but she's going on, can't they wear a nappy? You ever seen a horse wearing a nappy? Horses poop. Even when the Queen's on parade with her horses, they still poop. Natural, isn't it? I mean, yeah. I don't mind horse poop in the road. I just object to dog poop all over the pavement. We've got 1 or 2 people around here who don't clear up after their dogs. Majority do. It's a lot better than it used to be. When our Ian was little, he used to be avoiding dog poop everywhere in the street, but now it's a lot better. Of course, introducing heavy fines. Yeah. I mean, I hope you're not eating, but on a Sunday morning, if you go out, people have thrown up everywhere. There's all patches of it everywhere where they've had too much to drink. Nobody says they should wear a nappy or a bag, do they? Yeah, well, we said that, and they're just all moaning. I said, I love to hear the horses clip clopping up the street. And one lady says to me, yes, but I wish they wouldn't clip crap round my house. I thought, God. How many rows? How many rows have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 8 rows. 8 rows now. See how it grows? See how it grows too? As big as I need to do it, yeah. I'll just stop when I think it's big enough. I don't think the pattern says how many you have to do. I think it just says keep on going till you want to. I always finish up on, what am I working on? I'm working on the virus shawl. I haven't crocheted for whenever, so I decided it's time I started. So I found a bag of wool that I'd put on one side that I didn't let them pack. So that's what I'm doing now. How big? Well, you just keep trying it on your shoulders until you think it looks long enough. I can't think of that, Miguel. Well, if you look at, one of the videos, like you say, like Fiber Spider or somebody who's made them, they maybe tell you how many rows to do. I don't know. There's a few people made them on videos on YouTube. They probably say how many rows they did. Again, it just depends how slack you make them, how tight you make them. You can't really go by rows, can you? You'd have to go by inches, really. Yeah, but everybody's tension's different, Miguel. If you do yours tighter than everybody else's, then obviously you're going to have to put more rows in, aren't you? I like to use quite a large hook, yeah. So I probably don't have to put as many rows in as somebody who's using a fine hook, yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 10. That's right, isn't it? 2, 4. No, it's 9. Something is not right there. Yeah, I love the chart. I can only follow the chart. I can't follow instructions. Yeah, well, he might tell you how many rows he's done then, if you watch his video. I just do it however long I want it to be. Or if it's a certain length of yarn I've got, I do it till I run out of yarn. You just banged your head on a plant pot. Well, aren't we a silly Billy? Why have you got a plant pot up in the air so you can bang your head on it? You are a silly Billy. And I said to my son, are we taking any plant pots with us? He went, nope. That was his attitude, nope. I can still smell that burning paper from outside. We can get another one built, Miguel. I'm going to ask for one. I've got to start looking at sheds. So I said to them, I said, well, you have to measure the space first to see how big I can have a shed. Can't start choosing a shed until I know how big the space is. They want me to take a holiday while they move me in, and I'm thinking, nope, nope. I want to be there, I want to see where they put everything. Can you imagine if they put all my stuff? I'd be like, ha, ha. Where's everything gone? Well, you do sort of have them built on site, but you have to choose which one you want, Miguel. You sort of, they come like pre-packaged, if you know what I mean. They come flat pack. Then, if you pay a bit extra, they'll put it up for you. They don't come ready built, if you know what I'm saying. Maybe they do it in the US, but over here they don't. They come as a pack, yeah. And either you put it together yourself or you hire somebody to do it for you. They don't come trundling up with a great huge lorry with one on the top of it. I don't know whether Jill had to build hers originally or somebody built it for her, I don't know. But over here you have to build them. You've got wider roads and everything, Miguel, for bigger vehicles than we do. We live on tiny streets. Can you imagine if a great massive wagon like the one that Jill had, it'd never get down a street over here. It'd never get anywhere. Well, I'm onto the pale colour now. Look at that, how pretty it is. Started off grey and now it's gone on to the pretty turquoise green. Oh goodness, can you imagine having to get a crane? My friend had to do that. Her husband, sadly he passed away, but her husband had kidney failure. I'm going back many, many years ago. And he had a dialysis machine and a shed thing, but they had to lift it all over his house. This huge, huge crane. I'd have been terrified in case it would have dropped on, dropped onto my roof or something. The crane malfunctioned or something. Yeah, they do come sort of fabricated, don't they, really, usually? You just choose what style you want and it comes in like 4 walls and a floor and what have you got? Well, we have 18-wheelers, but they don't come down little tiny streets, if you know what I mean, Patricia. It's they stay on the motorways. Our roads are quite narrow compared with all your highways and byways and stuff. One would never fit down my street. Never in a million years. The fire brigade have trouble getting down and the dustbin men have trouble getting down. Or refuse collectors, as you call them. They have trouble getting down our street because of idiots that park. Oh, I like this pretty pale green. It's so pretty. It's lightening up the shawl no end. Nice colour. Oh, I think I've missed one. 2, 4, 6. Yes, I've missed one. La 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 la. Yeah, they might have a wide load sign on it, but this still wouldn't get down a lot of our streets. My street has got a car. If a car's parked on one side of the road on this street, you can't park one on the other side of the street because nothing could get through the middle. So it's so narrow, the street. The dustbin wagons have a trouble to get through, and even the fire brigade, We once had a fire. Luckily, it wasn't a big fire down the street. The fire engine was there blowing his horn like hell to get somebody to come out and shift the car because he couldn't get through. I said to one of them one time, what would happen if you couldn't, get them to move their cars? He said, we'd just power through. I thought, oh, that's nice, isn't it? Just smack them all to bits. Yeah. Look, I've gone to the pale bit now. I can't blame the fire engine. I mean, say there was a big fire somewhere. They haven't got time to faff about, have they? They need to get there because somebody's life could be in danger. Will that be enough? Yeah. No, there won't be enough with one, I don't think. I've got more. I'll probably be using 2 to do the job. Oh, thank you, Dina. It's an easy pattern. It really is once you get into it. Might take you a few minutes to get the hang of it, but once you get the hang of it, it's very repetitive, really. That's probably why so many people made them. Because it's easy. Yeah. I mean, it could be anybody with an ambulance or anything that needs to get through. They can't park on both sides of the road on my street, it's that narrow. But you always get the newbies who just moved in who kind of insist on parking on their own side outside their house. It doesn't last long because they either get smacked or they get the wind mirror knocked off. So they just soon learn that they have to park on the opposite side of the road, no matter where they live. Or go and make a driveway. I don't know whether it happens in America, but so many people over here have got driveways and don't use them. They park on the street. Why? You've got a driveway, perfectly good driveway. Park on that. If I had a driveway, I wouldn't want to park on the street. Safety sake, insurance sake, anything like that. Miguel, you're going to run through one of these. You really are. It depends how many yards are in. I mean, this one's got a lot of yards in this one. But it's quite fine, as you saw. 240 metres it's got in each 100 gram. Now, if it's a thick cake with not much yardage on, you will have to get another one. I've done them in fine yarn, like sock yarn weight, and 100 gram has made those. But they're not massive, I must admit. Most people like a bigger shawl that, they could sort of get into, if you know what I'm saying. I started a granny stitch shawl when I was on my holidays once, and it only took that to do. And I crocheted so much that it was absolutely ginormous by the time I finished it. I put it on Etsy. It was one of the quickest sales I've ever had. As I said, this one is fine. It's like a 3, isn't it? Very thin. And there's 240 metres on this one. And I'm probably going to have to go into a second ball to do this because I don't want it to be too small. Something's not right here. Right, 1, 2. There's your twit. We've done too many small ones and not enough long ones. Otherwise, it's going to be like a tiny little shoulder shawl or a scarf. I'm just guessing, with the cakes and, number 4 yarn. Yeah, he's got to lead at least 2, isn't he? The finer your yarn is, Miguel, the more you're going to like, the less yarn you're going to use. I've made quite a sizable one with like sock yarn weight, but you're going to lead at least 2, Miguel. Depends how big you want to make it and how big the hook is that you use. Well, you need it to be like your wingspan, don't you? A shawl. It's supposed to be from your fingertips to your fingertips to be a decent sized shawl. Your fingertips to your fingertips is supposed to be the same as your height, isn't it? I don't know whether that's true or not. But when you measure from fingertip to fingertip, it's supposed to be your height, unless you've got very short arms. What am I on now? I'm still on this like turquoise green. I'll show you in a minute. I've nearly finished a row. That's what I'm on now. You see it? Still on the green. Well, measure your right arm twice. Yeah. Measure from your fingertips to your centre of your chest and then double it. That's your wingspan. It should be the same as your height. If that's any use. You should know how tall you are, Miguel. Everybody knows how tall they are. I'm 5'3". I used to be 5'4", but I've shrunk with my back. In fact, I might only be 5'2" now because I keep shrunking. Well, is she a big lady or is she a tall lady? Is she like you, smaller, or what? Yeah. Yeah, I think I've lost about a couple of inches, yeah. Is she tall, Miguel? Is she as tall as you? Is she a little lady? Is she a big lady, because I always make them a bit bigger if people are buzzing me because, they want to get around the bus, don't they? People who are slimmer don't need them as big. I need mine pretty big because they've got to go around my bust, yeah. Well, she's about your height. That's what the wingspan should be. That's what you need to make it to. I wish I could claim another ½ inch. No, you don't ask. You need to ask her for your measurements. All you need to do is really roughly do it the wingspan of you, then if she's about your height. I'm itchy. Don't know why I'm itchy. I've not used a different shower gel, so I don't know why I'm itchy. Hey. No, you don't have to. You just try it on when you're doing it. If it fits you wingspan, then it'll fit her, won't it? No, you don't have to ask. Yeah, about 5 foot across at least, yeah. Especially if she's got bosoms. If she's slim, then yeah. But there's nothing worse than a shawl that doesn't meet. Somebody knitted me a shawl and I couldn't wear it because it was too small. I had to take it undone, crochet it, and introduce another colour in. It barely fitted me for a scarf, really. It was much too small. I don't know who is Kevin. It's Miguel keeps saying who's Kevin. I keep saying who's Karen. I still don't know who Karen is. That's the way they used to do it. My grandma had 16. She had them all at home because there was no such thing as a hospital back in those days. Or if there was, it cost a lot of money. You only got the midwife, yeah? That was a few pennies. Yeah, well, that's the way they used to do it, Miguel. They couldn't afford a midwife. Well, they could sometimes. The local woman who had delivered babies, she was like in lieu of a midwife. They couldn't afford anybody professional because nobody had the money. So you had to do it on your own, no gas and air, no nothing. When you think about it, my gran had 16 without any pain relief or anything. Today's modern mothers would be screaming for their mothers. Well, a soft sage wall, I say. Have you decided what colour you're going to paint it when you're better? I know you can't paint it right now, but have you decided what colour? My daughter-in-law was asking me what colour I wanted my wall, and I'm like, I can't think. I can't think what colour I want a wall. Probably have lilac or something like that. The carpet's grey stripy, and I'm not changing the carpet, although Trish doesn't like it. I thought it was okay. I'm not changing carpet just for the sake of changing carpet. It looked fine to me. With no breaks in it, it looked okay. But I want to change the bedroom carpet, and I've got to change the flooring in the hall and the stairs and everywhere else. I love purple. Did you see that? Somebody put a picture on Facebook of this house and everything was purple. The walls were purple, everything was purple. Now, I love purple, but that was just way too much purple. It was doing the rounds on Facebook, this house. You could always put cushions all over it. I don't know a date, Breeder. I just don't. Hopefully before Christmas. Just packing up everything ready. Yeah, but hopefully before Christmas. The solicitors make a song and dance of it, don't they, and everything. And we still haven't had the surveyors in yet to survey this property and see. Just hope they don't devalue it. Because I need the money to sort out the new house I'm going to. Your room's a mess. You should see mine. It looks like nobody owns me. The thought that I'm going to be like this for about the next 6 or 8 weeks is like, really? Hello, Shad. There's my necklace. Ooh, can you see it? It's purple. Oops. Purple, black, and gold. That's bit's purple. That's black. Nice and chunky. How did you get on with your fishing, Shad? Did you catch many fish? Yeah, he was going on his fishing trip, wasn't he, last week? I want to know if he caught many. Oh, good. Yeah, he was fishing for crappie, I think he said it was called or something. No idea what a crappie is, but that's what he was fishing for last week. Did you bring fish home and put them in your freezer? Or did you put them all back? Oh, a crappie. Thought it was a crappie. Thought we were back to the horse poo again. Oh, yeah, you were going to pour some water over your tent, weren't you? Shad, to see if it leaked. You can't type fast enough. You're worse than Miguel. Come on, get going, Shad. Get your typing head on. All right, Craft Angel, good night. Hope to see you again next week. I didn't sleep. My niece, when she came, she said, "You look awful." Why are we whistling? There's nobody here, Miguel. Why are we whistling? You want to whistle, Miguel? You whistle. Well, it was nice and dry. Oh, you were bored, so you whistled. Right? Okay, okay. So you and Nibbler were nice and dry, were you? I'm sure he appreciated that. Being kept nice and dry in his tent. Do you have an air mattress? I couldn't lie on the floor, Shad. I'd never get up again. Do you have an air bed that lifts you up off the floor? Or a camp bed or something? That's what would put me off. Camping is lying on the floor. Oh dear. What's she been eating? Has she picked up something while she was out in the yard or something? Got a blob in the yard. A blobby bit. Oh gosh, I couldn't be down there. Oh dearie me, that's not nice, is it? It's a bit of a rude awakening in the middle of the night, Miguel. I'm getting into the swing of this. Well, of course you love her. Babies throw up all over your bed, don't they? Or worse still, which we won't go into in case anybody's eating. I've had that happen in my bed with my child when he was little. We've had a nappy leak. Well, when you finish yours, Patricia, you can come and do a bit of mine because I'm too tired to do any more tonight. I need more than a 2-inch mat. I need a big air mattress about a foot high. What colour am I on now? I'm back on just going back onto grey now. Got an itchy nose. Everybody stand clear. Itchy nose. Yeah, I'd like a nice big foot high air mattress so I'll be right off the floor. And one that doesn't sort of start leaking when you lay on it. Last time I lay on a blow-up mattress, it started going down. I woke up, I was flat on the floor and hurting all over because my hips had been on the floor. No, I like to be comfy these days. I could go glamping, is it, when they have the tent all made up for you. You have this like double bed and everything when you get there. Blobs. It's another blob there. No, it's not a fancy, it's just a Susan Bates with a wooden handle. I don't like things like that. When you get a big blob, I have to get rid of them. I can't crochet all that in. Cut that fluffy bit out. That's better. Not too fluffy. I hate that, a big slub in the middle of me. Yeah. I don't like cutting it off because, it breaks the sequence of the colour. Yeah, the bull got all the string from round it all fastened round his horns. Lester had to cut it all free. You are doing well, Shad. I can't get up and down off the floor. Oh, it's gone all thin, you all know. Oh, hate it when he does that. You get a big thick slub and then the yarn goes thin, thin, thin. God, it's thinner than a sewing thread, this. Hope it goes thicker again. Oh. If I was down on the floor, I'd need somebody to lift me up. Otherwise, I'd be there forever. And we were out the other day, we passed a field with sheep. And I've never seen so many sheep in one field. I mean, they all looked healthy because the grass was lovely and green. You know, they weren't like dining on something that was bald, like, you know. I thought, blimey, I've never seen so many sheep close together like that. Yeah. Going back onto grey again now. Leicester's got a variety. Yeah, we're moving together. Well, not together, you know, moving together. Yeah, we'll be in the same place. Same town, same pack grill. No, Leicester on that I'm a Survivor, he's got random sort of varieties of animals which could graze quite more heavily, you know, than other animals. He's got llamas and cows, bulls, pigs. He's got everything. So I mean, they could churn it all up, whereas just cows on their own may not do. He's got a odd assortment of animals. Yeah, lots and lots of goats. They eat anything, don't they, goats? Do you ever watch that Dancing Farmer? He has goats and geese and things like that. Yeah, Leicester's just been ripping up the fencing. His uncle had land that he used to have horses on, but when he got in that hurricane or whatever it was, he lost all his horses except one, and he's getting old now, so he's let Leicester have it for to let to graze, and you know, a couple of the fields will just be grown for hay. Yeah, I didn't watch him then when it was Hurricane Katrina, so I don't know what happened back then. So I know he lost a lot of animals. Well, not him. He lost a few, but his uncle lost all his horses, except one which Leicester's got now. I'm hungry. These are not filling me up, these silly little cracker things, these air crackers. It's a prawn cracker. Get them from the Chinese. I don't know what they are. They're like polystyrene, but they're not. But a taste of prawns. But they're noisy and they're not very filling. I haven't watched anybody's videos. I'm terrible. I haven't had time lately. Maybe when I move, I'll catch up with everybody. No, it's not a poppadom. It's like, I can't explain. There's no weight to them. They're just like air or whatever. I don't know what they're made out of. Miguel, you know I hate mac and cheese. Can't stand macaroni. I don't understand this passion for everybody in macaroni cheese. Ugh. Are they sweet? No, they're not sweet. They're savoury. The taste of prawn. Well, not a taste of prawns, but they've got a hint of prawn. But they're just like eating air. No, I don't like macaroni in any shape or form. I don't care if it's homemade or what. Can't understand the passion for it. It's baby food. Can't understand how humans would go out and adults would go out and order it for their dinner. Ooh. Has it helped with anything, Chris? Oh no, I just don't like it. It's just bland. Today was a bad back pain day. I was trying to keep up with everybody and do things, but I had to keep sitting down. It makes me look as though I'm lazy, but as far as I know, I'm not gluten intolerant. I don't do too great with dairy. Yeah, they're more like rice cakes, like puffball rice cakes that just all air and they don't taste too much. I've gained a bit of weight back from when I was ill because I dropped well over a stone, about a stone and a half I dropped. But I put a lot of it back on. It's like my son, he dropped 2 stone when he had the surgery, but he's put it back now. I got a cheap Fitbit, but I used to keep forgetting to charge it up. I don't know where it is now. I think I threw it away. It wasn't a dear one, it was one of them cheapy ones. But it never really worked. I'll finish this row and put this down. I'm getting a bit fed up with it. I start off with a will and a way, and then I get a bit fed up. Now, this is definitely going to take 2 balls for this, even though it's got a lot of yardage on it. Jambalaya. I'm going to start singing. I don't love spicy at all. No, it gives me terrible heartburn because I have acid reflux anyway because of my IBS. So anything spicy, ugh, I can taste it and feel it all evening. Burning, burning. I have a friend who's a Sikh and he can't stand Indian food because it's too spicy. He won't eat curry at all. He's quite skinny. Got a bit of a belly though now, he's growing older. Oh, I don't like the smell of curry, it makes me sick. We nearly got Pakistanis living next door one time. Don't mind anybody of any race or colour, but I thought, oh God, I hope they don't start cooking curry. That's the one thing I wouldn't have liked to be next door to me for, because it would have come through the wall. Ooh. Kelly does curries. She's not been on again, has she, tonight? She started her college course again, though. She might be tired. She started on Monday, doing it online. Oh no, sometimes it does my mood when it comes through the wall. I'm sorry. I just don't like the smell of curry. It's just me. Most people like curry, but just not me. I just don't like curry. Oh, I would hope not. There we are. Well, I'm giving it up for a bit now. No, I don't like the smell of curry at all, at all. I don't like the taste of it, don't like the smell of it. And food and that, but no. Oh, it does. It must be rubbish houses we've got, but whenever they're cooking anything spicy or anything next door, it comes through the wall, you can smell it. Like the kitchen's just there where I've got my hand, her cooker's just there where my hand is. So it really comes through the wall. Hi Anna, how are you doing? How are you doing now they've mucked you about with your C-section date? Are you doing all right? Oh yeah, I mean, you got 2 weeks. Could be any time though, girl. It's your second baby. Might decide to come faster than you think. They don't come on time. Come when they feel like it. Depends when baby says it's right to come. And it might decide it's coming next weekend, even though you might not want it. Babies are notorious for coming when you don't want them. Hi, Rebecca. It's like if you make plans or something like that. Oh, I won't be going in. The baby's not due for 2 weeks. If you make plans to go somewhere, baby has other ideas, yeah. I don't know, curious cuttlefish. Sammy was almost born, came. My son was, he was born on the right day that they gave me, but when he was born, he was 3 weeks overdue, so I don't know. They must have messed me dates about. All his little skin were falling off and everything. He was about 3 weeks over. I knew that he couldn't be born on the day. You know, the day they told me he was going to be born, and I knew that it couldn't be right. But they kept saying it was right. And he was born to the date they said, but he was overdue. When he come out, they could tell by his skin and everything that he was overdue. As I told you. If I'd have had him the 3 weeks earlier, like I should have done, then he wouldn't have been so damn big. I gave up work. I officially gave up work 6 weeks before Ian was born, but then I had to go back in because my mother wasn't well. This flask has stopped working. Yes, he was big and he carried on being big. He's just a great chunk. Well, when they go overdue, they just put loads of weight on. So if he'd have been born 3 weeks early, he probably wouldn't be half as heavy as he was. That's all they do. They're cooked, aren't they, when they're ready? They're cooked, ready for coming out. And if they don't come out and they stay there, then they just overcook, put loads of weight on. You know, Ian apparently was 3 weeks overdue, which I didn't know about. I was overdue as well. I should have been born on bonfire. Yeah, I should have been born on bonfire night, and I was only born on the 25th. Yeah. No, the flask is no good. I need to get a new one. The coffee is usually red hot, isn't it, and steam, and it's not as tepid. Normally when I pour it out, you can see the steam coming up, so I think it's busted. Busted for some reason. I can't be bothered. It's an old flask, Miguel. I think it's just naked. They only have a certain less shelf life. It's not broken or anything. It's just the outside of it's getting red hot now, which it didn't before. It used to keep everything hot inside it, but the outside was cool. He might decide he's coming before that, Anna. No, babies are like, it's a boy, so he could change his mind and come whenever he feels like it. Usually when you plan to do something. Ariane decided to arrive when I took the knitting machine and put it all up, ready to make a little matinee jacket for him. And got all the machine down, got it all threaded up and everything like that, and then I started in labour. I thought, oh, brilliant. Boys are unpredictable. They never come when they're supposed to. They're either late or early. I think little girls are a bit more predictable. Well, if they're anything like a sort of hysterectomy, then Denise, then I feel sorry for you. No, we're not gamers. Could be. Suppose it could be his name. He doesn't sound like he knits or crochets, though, does he? was going to start singing then. Right on time. That song, yeah. Do you know, my niece said that to me today. I did put some makeup on, hoping to make myself look better. When she came this afternoon, she went, "You look absolutely shattered." She said, "Been having some sleep?" I said, "No, I've not been sleeping that good." She said, "You look dreadful." I thought, "Oh, thanks." I did put a bit of makeup on and try and make myself look a bit better, but I am very tired. Yeah. I was 22, was I? 23. Might have been 23 when I had my son. So young, really. Yeah, I'm tired. Look at the eyes. Oh, I tried to cover them up with makeup, but look a bit droopy. Not as bad as I felt last week. I was absolutely. Whoa. Yeah, I think I was 23 when I had my son. Men are lucky that they don't have to experience childbirth, otherwise there'd be hardly any kids in the world. The population would decline. Can't see men having 12 kids. My sister-in-law was about 36 or something when she had her first baby. She said she was one of the oldest mothers on the ward. Yeah. You'd have to come through the hatch, wouldn't you, you and Miguel? Have to come out the roof rack. My sister-in-law said she felt so... Hiya, Rose. She felt so old because she was 30-something when she had her first, yeah. Yeah. They'll soon have another son. Hi, Rose. How are you doing? How's the Philippines? What's the weather like? You made a podcast. I keep missing everybody's podcast because I'm not getting the notification. I get the notifications on my phone, but they're kind of just annoying. They don't come up on me. When they're on your email, you can read them when you're at leisure. But when they come on your phone, it's like beep, beep. And if you don't look at them right away, you forget. You're still under quarantine. I think the rest of the world's not supposed to be on quarantine, but we're not really. You always get the stupid ones that go to rave parties, don't you? Stuff like that. You're just greedy, Polly. Wanting 4 kids. Well, thanks, Rose. I always miss everybody's lives. I forget all about Jill, because she's the only one I think be on the right time scale for me. But the eyes are starting to go now. Oh dear. I know it's the right what's it called, isn't it? Not allowing husbands in, some of them. Yeah, I'm doing fine, thanks, Rose. Yeah. I'll have to try and find you, Jill. My today, there would have been no chance today because I was doing all the house and putting things in boxes and stuff. I've had to send away some more packing boxes. I haven't got enough packing boxes. I haven't got enough bubble wrap. And so I've sent away for a duplicate lot and then we'll parcel them all up ready for going. If I move before my son sells his house, then he'll probably be wanting my boxes. Mm. Does your husband not want to be with you when you have the baby? I think I'd have liked to have left mine at home on her. Well, he couldn't come in anyway. In my day, you had your baby on your own. Nobody was allowed in. Just me and the nurses when I had my baby. But if I'd have had a choice, I'd have rather have my mother than my ex because he was no use whatsoever. Oh, I've got an itchy back now. No, my mum couldn't come in. I went in labour in the afternoon and I said, can I have visitors in the evening? And they said no. So I didn't get any visitors in the evening. Then I had my labour. Nobody was allowed to come. And I had him at, I think it was about 2:15 in the afternoon. So the first time my ex-husband saw me or the baby was in the evening. Yeah. So they didn't allow anybody in the delivery room with me. We are going back 50 odd years though, like the dark ages. No such things as epidurals and things like that back then. You either had an injection of pethidine or you had gas and air, that was your lot. So you're having smoked oysters and crackers. Ooh. Did you catch the smoked oysters or did you just buy them at the shop? You're going to be lurking, right, Rose? Yeah. Yeah, my eyelids are going. My eyelids are going, Debbie. It's 12:30 and I've been up since 6:30 this morning. So I'm getting pretty tired. I woke up before the alarm and I thought, no, go back to sleep for an hour because the alarm goes 7:30. But I couldn't stay. I couldn't go back to sleep. Now I'm going. Yeah, I need some rest to pack some more boxes. My life is in a box. They had the way everything would be packed in a box. It's like, have you packed your soup, your kitchen stuff? Have you packed your pans and stuff? I'm thinking, I'm going to be using my pans till I go. No, I'm not packed my pans. Yeah, I'm absolutely going to sleep here, Teresa. Yep, I'm going to be going in a moment before I fall asleep because the eyes are going, ooh. Righty ho. So hopefully we'll see you next week, Hannah, with or without a new baby. And yeah, take me pills, go to bed. Yeah, I've got a little bit of coffee left. So take me pills. Oh, thank you, Chris. I will try and keep it up. I might be missing for an odd Saturday. It depends what day I have to move, doesn't it? Yeah. And it depends whether I get my broadband up and running when I get there. So I might have to miss 1 week. I'll probably let you know. Hopefully let you know. Right, people, as lovely as your company is, I am really, really getting tired now. So I'm going to go to bed. So thank you all for your company and hope to see you all next week. Okay, bye now.